Tiuja, Israel to partner Igbo think tank on industrialization of Southeast. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The Southeast Coordinator of National Board for Technology Incubation (NBTI), Amare Bunam has disclosed that Israel had indicated interest to partner Igbo think tank initiatives for industrialization of the zone. Amare Bunamo made this revelation during the closing ceremony of turning Igbo land into Industrial Jewel of Africa, Tiuja project, organized by Chief Romy Ezonwoka, the chairman of Rogeni Tourist Game Village, Oba, Idemele South, local government area of Anambra State. The Igbo think tank is made up of various professional groups championing the Tiuja project aimed at improving the economic, political, and technological development of the Southeast zone. According to Amare Bunamo, Israel urged Igbo people to actively engage in agriculture, science, and technology, as hunger was the root cause of agitations in Nigeria. We will succeed. The Tiuja project is a good initiative to develop the Southeast zone. No Igbo man should be left out in this move. We Igbo are predominantly traders and technologists, he said. Amare Bunam, who is the Abuja Tiuja project ambassador, also urged Igbos to actively participate in politics in Nigeria. This country belongs to all of us. If for any reason anybody should leave this country, it should not be in the Igbo. On political aspects, Hausa and Yoruba have ruled for so many years. They should allow Igbo man to rule because politics and technology go together. We are not shying away from politics. We are all politicians, he said. Chief Romy Ezonwoka urged Igbo to discard the idea of family business ownership and turn them to perpetuity mega PLC so that businesses can outlive their founders. According to him, the father and sons limited is no longer sustainable because after the demise of the founder, everything collapses. Well, it is one good thing now. It is a good news for Igbo. I hope that it is not just in the lips, as in they don't announce it and it is not kicked running. It is a very good one, sincerely. It's a very good one. Everyone should work hard to develop their region. Work hard to develop their region. At the end of the day, you see this agitation? Let's say, for instance, what will happen if this present administration and even the current one does not listen to you? Will you go to war? Is it? Will you go to war? Of course not. Those who witness as the war, who know what the word WAR is, they don't want to have anything to do with it for life. In fact, they will tell you to do everything possible not to allow that word war happen again anywhere around people who witnessed it the first time. So what will be the outcome? Will the Southeasterners now say, oh, they are going to war? Of course not. You develop your region. It is going to be a lot of battle, but fight tooth and nail. At the end of the day, people will come. For instance, take China. How did China develop? How did China become one of the largest economy in the world? How? How did they produce? They started producing, and the government was supportive of them. And before you know it, so it is time for all those our men and menses, the Southeasterners men and menses. They should support their people. Those who can produce. Invest in them. Whatever they will be needing, invest in them. At the end of the day, see, if one region gets better, I do not want to believe that another one. In fact, it will not be a thing of competition. Let my region be better. And before you know it, healthy one, no, not this one will say, oh, because your region is better, this one and this happened. So I pray it leads not just the Southeasterners now, but the whole Nigeria. As in, this kind of a project is not going to be done only here, only in the southeastern region. It will be done there, and there also. They should have this mindset of growing and fighting, because at the end of the day, like I said, what will happen? Let's say, for instance, that is the worst that will happen. What will happen if it happens? Are you prepared for it? It is better to be prepared than when that time comes, you will say, I didn't know that it will not happen. So it is a best thing that one should get him or herself prepared. Then involving themselves in politics, so that one is another talk for another day. They should actively involve themselves in politics. And of course, if they feel that the system of politics in Nigeria is not the way to go, who says you cannot enter and make a difference? You can enter and make a difference. You can enter and tell people that things, of course, Nigerian politicians have made us to understand that politicians are people who are selfish and greedy. So if you want to come in with the tone of changing that mindset, why? Who says you cannot? You can. It is very doable. So come in and prove to other people that this is not how it is done. This is how it is done. And see how things, in fact, your name will forever be in history. So this is a wonderful one. And like I said earlier, I just hope this is not one that we hear, a one-off. We'll continue to keep hearing, and this idea blossoms to something really, really beautiful. And at the end of the day, the southeastern zone is developed. And when their counterparts now see that these people, they are really, really trying for themselves, they say, no, these people have left us, so let us also, improve on ourselves. And before you know, a healthy competition, and before you know it, Nigeria is now better. That is the bottom line. Then the future generations will say, kudos to people that did this. Kudos to these people. Yes. Because you see, what I'm saying now is, if you don't take the responsibility now, if you don't do what you're supposed to do now, the future generation coming, they will cost us for the rest of their lives. That is just it. They will say they had the opportunity to do this, this, and this. That is why whatever we can do to ensure that Nigeria is good, so far it is the right thing to do. We should do. Because if that time comes and our younger ones come around, by then, there is nothing you can do to save or salvage anything. Sincerely, they are not going to be happy. How would you feel if you are okay, you're living fine, and then they show you 20 years to come that your family member is not well to do? That because of maybe things you did, or because the economy went from bad to worse, even those that are the wealthiest of the wealthiest, now, they now had problems. How would you feel? So it is better for us to leave this place better than we met it, wherever you are. Wherever you are, whatever you do. Don't say it does not concern me. At the end of the day, you see that everything we do, charity, begins at home. You're a businessman. How do you do your business? You are a politician. How do you run your office? So I just hope that, something positive, no matter how broken this country is, something positive will come out of it. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of the day.